It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Raiders and the Jaguars, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers were last time out, but winners are 4 of 5 before that. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Well, now how about this return? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Open man downfield is Davis. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Jaguars need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, it wasn't a 1-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
11. It's Nick.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, you get a look at their key inactives for this week's game, and Charles, clearly you don't want to have any of these guys unavailable, especially when you're where they're at fighting for a playoff spot.
I agree, because the postseason is on the line. So you've got to overcome the injuries and find a way to win. And the only way to do that The guys available have to step up. What's that mantra in the NFL? Next man up. This is their opportunity.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Angel. Hey, 551. Hey, can. Alpha.
Back to throw. Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Another run by Bigsby. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. The Raiders at 500, 7-7 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here we go, son. Chip slant. West right sit. Hey, can. Can I?
Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Fields going to change things up here.
No mas. Out, let's go. Hey, never mind, Monday. All right.
2nd down and goal. Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
EQ. Go.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. But Gabe Davis and the offense getting the football back here.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at him. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And this will be taken at the 13. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Why not? Don't jump. Ready? Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, can. Right.
To throw is Fields. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11. Extend. Right.
Fields now to throw. Buying time to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
Here we go. Hey, can. Madden. Sit high.
Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Fields. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Right.
Again, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Here we go. Right.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Good.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Easy. Right. Right.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Angel. Right.
Fields throwing again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's 2nd and 7. From midfield now, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Hey, Ken.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
West right, sit.
Looking to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
No mas. Out, let's go. Hey, never mind, Monday. Tonight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Raiders offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. Back to throw, Fields.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go, son. Go.
Now it's Fields. That's to Bowers once again.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Here's Fields. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? Medic. Hey, can.
Back to throw again.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That's right.
Jaguars 10-yard line.
Easy. That's right. Sit high.
Throwing again is Fields. Pass complete right side to Bowers.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Brock Bowers
from 6 yards away.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick slant caught by Kirk.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Patterson's kick is good.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is
Personal
about.
foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go. Angel. Hey, 551. 5. Justin. Hey, can. Tonight.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So,
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A beautiful fake. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Julian Okwara
able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, Chan. EQ. Go.
Now Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Fields now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Well, another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguars first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
To throw is Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown Raiders.
Brock Bowers.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give to Bigsby on the option. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now Lawrence.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, Bigsby. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Red on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Great job. Hey, easy. Route.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And Bigsby once more. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Lawrence. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 15. In motion right is Thomas. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Patterson's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hey, Ken. Is it all right?
Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Julian Okwara able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Here we go,
Back to throw. Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Here we go, son. Easy. One straight. Nelson. Right.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Easy. Route.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Max Crosby, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Complete. This is Lewis. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now it's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Angel.
Here's Fields. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
24.
Now Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Lawrence going to throw again. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
After review of the play.
So the folks in New York is going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Now Lawrence to throw. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Red on red.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
On the red.
They run for it with Bigsby. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here we go. West right in. Hey, Can. No mas. Right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Andre Sisco.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
11.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get at it?
He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.